define love as pieces of God that we distribute to each other. I think of love as a way to express what God has put in us to be the best of us, and we share that with ourselves and with one another. It's an unconditional act of compassion. Well, from our great First Lady, Michelle Obama, the love advice I received is that in love, you have to understand that the person that you do love is not perfect because you're not perfect. It took a little time for me to grab onto it because I am a perfectionist. Mrs. Michelle Obama is a wise one and has a great, beautiful relationship with President Obama. So I took that wisdom and I'm walking with it for sure.
So yeah, man. Hey, Shalom. Give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Rakakadash, the honest, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching the gospel worldwide in spirit and truth and all sincerity. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, and those that are scattered are the true Israelites, man. Yeah, man. You saw there, comment, I believe it's a hip-hop writer, actor as well and stuff like that. So I just searched up the love definition, and everybody's got their own definition of love. Now he kind of touched, should I say, kind of touched it a bit, but he didn't go deep, and he didn't bring out scriptures because they're not a part of the truth. They have no understanding of the truth. And this is the definition of love, man. This is 1 John, because a lot of people have their thoughts and feelings and definitions of love, you know. But the Most High, he's the one that created it, so he knows better. 1 John 5 and 3. 1 John 5 and 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, the children of the Most High, when we love the Most High, right? And keep his commandments. Now, there was one time where people asked Yahushua the Lord, now what is the greatest commandments? And he said, the greatest commandments is to love Yahweh by Shim Shai, with all your might, soul, and strength, you know, and to love your brother. Also, you know, those are the two greatest commandments. So it says here to love the Most High and keep his commandments. Verse 3, for this is the love of the Most High. So what is love? It's going to tell you this is the love. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So love is actually keeping the commandments, the rules, statutes, and regulations of these scriptures. Yeah, that's what love is, man. Love is not just saying or telling the person I love you. Anyone can say that, but you see, there's got to be actions. There's got to be proof. Someone can say I love you while while the person's holding a gun towards your head. Yeah, someone can say they love you. It's like it. Someone can say that they love you, but the woman that's saying that she loves you is sleeping with another man. You know, that's not keeping the commandments. That's adultery. So that's actually hate. When you commit adultery onto your man, you hate your man, because the love of God is keeping the commandments, doing the righteous act. Yeah, so you got to be careful when people say they love you. No, actions speak louder than words, as they say. And this is going to be here. This is Romans 13 and 8. owe no man anything but to love one another. For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. Yeah, that's fulfilling of the law when you operate in love. You love your brethren. You love the Archeum. You love your camp members, from your older brothers on even to the youngest brother that just came in the truth. You gotta show love, man. You gotta care. You gotta be respectful. You gotta practice the commandments and teach them the commandments. Reason with each other. Verse 9. For this thou shalt not commit adultery. Yeah, if you love your brother, you're not going to sleep with your brother's woman. You're not going to do that. That's adultery. But guess what? In this so-called black community, like they call it, which it is black community, because it's dark, wicked, and ignorant, right? And we Israelites don't associate with black or the black community. No, we're Israelites. We're princes of the power. We're children of light, and we through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai, we like to establish righteousness, right? In Psalms it says, "Who shall stand up for me against the evildoers?" So we stand against the evil behaviors, man, of this society. And adultery is an evil deed. Yeah, it's against the scriptures, the laws, and is worthy of death. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to put people in prison or stone them for committing adultery. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not encouraging people to do it. We're not in our kingdom. Don't do it. But if a man did find his woman cheating, committing adultery against him, and he, put her away, according to the scriptures, that's righteous. But then again, we're not in our kingdom, So at the same time, the Lord is giving mercy, but mercy won't last long for everybody. If you keep playing with the Lord will judge you, man. But what I was going to say, yeah, in these music videos, they promote adultery, man. The first lyric you hear, the first verse, they're talking about, I effed your bitch. I slept with your woman. Your woman is mine. Your woman's giving me head. I never understood you Jakes, when you make these music. Why don't you ever speak about your own woman? Has that ever came into your mind? You know what? Let me just sing about my own woman that I got, righteously. Or my own family, my children, my wife. Or you see how demonic, how far gone our people are. They can't even talk about their own woman. They have to talk about your woman. That's adultery, man. And these Edomites and these wicked labels, they promote that and allow them to talk that behavior. So Romans 13:9, and it says, "Thou shalt not kill." They're always talking about killing their own people, selling drugs in their community. "Thou shalt not steal." Always robbery, always theft, always hit and run. Right? Drive-by shootings, breaking into people's cribs. You don't love your brother if you do that. "Thou shalt not bear false witness," lying, false reports, gossiping, but what they're gossiping ain't true, so it stirs up beef, and it can cost people's lives because you gave out false information. "Thou shalt not covet." You're scheming and you're jealous of what that other brother has, and you want to take it from him. Off. And if it be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, "Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." Yeah? So, if you're not showing love to a neighbor, you really don't love yourself. Right? Because you're supposed to treat someone how you want to be treated. That's why Yahushua said that's one of the two greatest commandments. Love the Most High and love your brethren as thyself. Verse 10. "Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law," man. And that's what the Christian church ain't going to teach, because they teach that the laws and commandments are done away with. So if the laws and commandments are done away with, that means you can't love. You can't operate in love because you don't teach the laws. Now, obviously, we practice the laws to the best of our ability. We're not perfect. Even Common said that in the video, we're not perfect, which is true. You know, our sins are like filthy rags, but we're supposed to practice. We're not supposed to walk after wickedness and neglect righteousness. Yeah? I speak for myself, like when I do something off or I sin, hey man, I don't feel comfortable. You know, I don't feel comfortable. I need to pray, like I need to ask for forgiveness, which is a righteous mentality. I'm not boasting myself, but I'm just giving an example. Now, there's a lot of people out there, they do what they want and they don't even pray unto the Lord. They have no conscience to confess their sins and faults unto the Lord or reason with a brother. See what I'm saying? It shows you how drenched in darkness and wickedness most people are, man. They don't even have a conscience. It's not in their spirit, you know, to talk about their wicked deeds. That's why this society is what? It's full of people that are passive aggressive, people with big egos, people that are arrogant, people are depressed and stressed. They don't take responsibility. They don't take accountability. That's this wicked world, because the wicked is ruling, the Edomites. Yeah, the Edomites. Yeah. The so-called WM. You know. He's ruling the earth in wickedness, so therefore the vibration of the earth is wicked too. And people got, you know, they operate in wicked behavior. People are not straightforward. They're not direct. Most people, you know, can't apologize for the wrong deeds that they did. See what I'm saying? That's the world we live in, man. But the love of God is to keep his commandments, man. And we got to do that to the best of our ability. But obviously it's not just commandments, it's also faith and believing in Yahweh Shemashai, man. You know? And believing in his mercies, because the laws, statutes, and commandments alone cannot save us. We've got to have faith too. Mixed with faith and belief. You know? So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No! No!
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen.